Hello, everyone. Perry back with another Stumptown interview. I am so excited to have the rest of the cast on the couch right now. To kick off here, all three of you have resumes that are just down to the floor at this point. So can you isolate one specific quality about your character that you've never gotten to play before?
For Sue Lynn Blackbird, I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to play someone who was a power broker and highly educated and right at the top of not only her game, but every game that's coming around. I'm looking forward to that.
I like the sound of that.
And as for Tookie, I just know he has some very dark secrets. And I tell you, but it's a dark secret.
Better save it for the show then.
You know, I play a lot of lawyers and people in uniform and doctors, and generally I'm there as a part to move the story along in the procedural. And it's very rare when my character gets to have a real life who is flawed and has a soul and has some serious issues in her home life. And I think we're going to get to meet all of these characters as they really are, not just in their uniforms or in their work life, but who they are at home, and I'm really looking forward to that.
This is so random, but given what you just said, is there any profession you've yet to do that you really want to play?
Oh gosh.
There's so many options out there.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm interested in artificial intelligence. I'm interested in technology. I wouldn't mind being the brainchild of some new technology that is good for the planet.
I feel like someone needs to call up the folks behind Black Mirror and make this happen ASAP. And now, Cole, for you, you're pretty new to the industry right now. So what is it like jumping into a show like this and specifically getting to work so much with people like Colby and Jake? Were you nervous at all?
I was nervous, yeah, for sure. But after I get to talk to them a little bit, I get to enjoy the story, what they're saying, and I get to know. My favorite part of acting is meeting new people.
I like that. I like meeting new people too. Adrian, I'm curious with you and Colby, just your back and forth, because I was talking to her and Jake about their comedic sensibilities, and I know you've got some comedy chops of your own. So what was it like working on that back and forth between the two of you?
And I gotta be honest, I hadn't been familiar with Kobe's work until we were on set working together, and I felt an instant kind of like brotherly connection with her, and you'll see it in the show, this sort of like guardian angel looking out for her, because she's really pushing herself out there. Dex is the character, and I feel like I gotta look out for her as in a kind of like brotherly way, and but I instantly felt connected to her because she's the real deal. She's very genuine. Her heart's in the right place, and I have complete faith in this show because of her.
I am a big fan as well, although I feel like all of our viewers just gasped. Have you not watched any of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies?
I'll get to it.
Okay, that's fair enough. So on Collider, we play a movie and TV version of the game Would You Rather often, so it's picking between two options and then briefly telling me why you would choose one or the other. So anyone can jump in here. Would you rather play a character you can easily relate to or someone who is entirely different from you?
Entirely different. Well, it's like food, like I don't want to eat a burger every night, like I just want to mix it up,
You're talking to a creature of habit right now. I don't understand.
Every opportunity is welcomed. So either way, let's roll.
It's a lot easier to play roles that you're used to, You put me in a suit and I cross my arms and I'm a badass, and that just comes really naturally to me. But it's a lot more exciting to play something that you've never done before, that you have to research it, you have to start meeting, you have to, I think that's why we love it, to keep it exciting, keep the flame afire, you got to play new and interesting characters. And to answer your other question, I'd like to play the President of the United States. How about that?
Mm-hmm. I think we can make both options
Let's
happen
make that
here.
happen.
Why not? How about for you, Cole?
For me, me and my character Ansel, we have the same thing, because I play soccer in real life, and Ansel plays soccer in Stumptown. We have the same thing back and forth.
All right, here's another one for you guys. Would you rather run for an entire scene or eat throughout an entire scene?
Is that an actual question? Because that seems like it just would be, you'd rather eat for an entire scene. Like, who would want to run?
The eating over and over and over for so many takes stresses me out, though.
The running over and over for so many takes totally stresses me out.
I think I would rather eat on a treadmill, and that way I'm burning off while I eat, you know?
You're cheating at my game, but I'm okay with this.
You eat or run?
Probably run.
See, he's got the right idea.
Who are these people?
All right, here's a different one. Here's a Comic-Con themed one for you guys. Oh boy, I can thank Coy for this one. Would you rather have telepathy you couldn't turn off, or every time you sneeze, you turn into Beast from X-Men?
You are such a nerd.
I'm okay with that. We're at Comic-Con. I'm celebrating it.
Oh my God. Well, do you have an answer?
For me, I'll say the second one, the Beast, for sure.
Beast is super cool.
Yeah.
I don't know who Beast is, but I think I should pick that because I'm at Comic-Con, and that makes sense.
I mean, I have telepathy, and I knew you were going to ask me that.
All right, one last question to wrap this up. So we have the pleasure right now of speaking to the four of you. We got to talk to 3 other cast members before, but there are so many people involved in making a TV show. So if you could name one unsung hero thus far in Stumptown, someone who maybe brightened your day when you were having a tough time, who would it be?
Dwayne Johnson.
I like the sound of that. He brightens a lot of days.
He does.
I can just look at his Instagram and I walk away with a smile on my face.
It always makes me happy. Like, every time he works out, I want to work out.
I have that same feeling.
You know, last night I was hanging out with one of the producers of the show. He's a young kid named Eli, and he is the one who found Stumptown and brought it to the producer. So kind of without Eli, we didn't have a show. He brought Greg Rucka, who's the writer, and Justin, who's the illustrator. He brought the show, the graphic novel, to the producer's attention, to ABC's attention. So I think Eli's a little bit of an unsung hero.
Definitely a good person to shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole creative team is really exciting and gives me a great sense of confidence that we're going to come up with something very entertaining and sharp.
And a personal shout out to Greg Rucka, who wrote the books, who I had an opportunity to have several drinks with him one night, and this guy really knows his stuff, and gave me some insights on how he could see Tookie going in a particular direction, as well as the other characters, and he's the real deal.
Great. I'm so excited to see the show, guys. ABC, September 25th. A huge thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a blast while you're here at Comic-Con.
Thank you.
To everybody out there, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share it, and stay tuned because that end card is going to have another Stumptown conversation you could click on. Guys, keep an eye on the channel. We'll be back with more Comic-Con coverage soon.